Alright, so this is one of those mods I've been wanting to give a try for a while in StarCraft 2, and it's called the Real Skill mod. And as you may have noticed already, things look a little bit differently. The main goal of this mod is to make things realistic to, the lore of StarCraft. And obviously things are going to be sized completely differently, the cost is going to be changed, and units in general will just function completely unrealistic, at the very least compared to the multiplayer version of the game. When it comes to, the size of units in StarCraft 2, obviously everything has been scaled differently, just because it has to be suitable on all kinds of monitors and screens or whatnot, and you actually have to have a realistic game as well. But in the lore of StarCraft 2 and all of the books that have been written about the game, things definitely move around a little bit differently, such as, for example, a drone being extremely slow off creep. Alright, now, I have played no games with this just yet. I've just checked out whether or not it was running, and so far it seems like it is running reasonably well. Now, my main goal for this one, and I'm playing a friendly match right here against Drone Rush, who is also a master level Zerg player. The main goal for this one is to simply have a friendly match and try and, test out all of the different units and eventually, hopefully, get the highest and highest tiers of units out into the map as well to see what they look like. Now, first off, Overlords are a little bit larger than they normally are. I mean, I would say they're a tad bit larger. Absolutely enormous. Let's give him the GLHF, and I guess we'll go into a spawning pool here next. Now, there are a lot more buildings that have been added to this as well, or not necessarily buildings, I don't think, actually. Well, we can make a Scourge Nest, apparently, as well as a Spore Cannon, as well as an Impaler Colony. Alright, yeah, there are different buildings that have been added as well. But the main thing here is that we can now also make different units that are, for example, from Brood War, from the original StarCraft, or, for example, from the campaign of StarCraft 2. And a lot of those units have been added in indeed. Now, I should have actually transferred... Should I even be transferring? I mean, look how much lost mining time there is right here. Apparently, you can actually play reasonably realistic games on this as well, at the very least is what I've heard. But I am really excited to check out what units like, for example, the Broodlord and the Ultralisk and whatnot look like. So I'm gonna try and simply just make a lot of great units here. As you can see, upgrades are far more expensive as well, just to sort of, be in line with the lore more. So we have changes to the scale of the unit, to the cost of the unit, to upgrades. Upgrades have been... Oh my god, those are Zerglings. Look at these baby little things. I should probably make some of my own actually as well. But just to be more realistic, all things considered. Now, apparently, these queens here have got auto inject. They can move off creep rather quickly as well, although this one seems to be stuck or something. It's fine. I got my own links here as well. Look at these tiny little buggers. And one of the things you may notice here, and that's actually one of the things that surprised me when I just gave this a try a little bit ago, is that units like, for example, the Zerglings are much smaller than a drone, whereas in the real version, I suppose, of StarCraft 2, they're relatively similar in size, right? Alright, so here we go. We got a bit of a battle. Now, the camera is unlocked as well, which makes this rather interesting. And apparently, one of the upgrades in the... Oh my god, my scroll view is all over the place. One of the upgrades right here calls Obverse Incubation, and Zerglings will now hatch 4 per cocoon, which sounds absolutely ludicrous. I should probably go ahead and grab myself some more bases. I'll just... Can they not leave their bases or something? It doesn't seem like they can. Oh, snap. My opponent's actually going for some Baneling harass here. I'm gonna have to try my very best to micro this. Alright, get him, queen. Get him! Alright, so far so good. 1 queen for the defense. 1 queen for the defense. Now, I don't think I want to have these links here. I'll go ahead and tech up towards Solaire. And I guess I'll keep an eye out on my opponent's third bases as well, just to see whether or not he was gonna get one. So far so good. We're looking beautiful. Alright, let me go ahead and grab myself the Baneling Nest, the Roach Warren. I'll also get myself an Evolution Chamber. I think after this, we can start, doing some counter-aggression as well. So he did already make the third base here. Mine has also been up for a little while already, or at the very least, it's gonna be finishing up very soon. I'm gonna run across the map. Now look at the size of these Zerglings, right? They're absolutely tiny. They're absolutely tiny, and that's exactly what they're like in the lore as well. They're super fast on creep, though. Oh my god. Alright, we should probably try and get out of there. Why are his links faster than mine? Right-click to deactivate autocasting. Oh! Oh! Wait, so you're telling me I can manually target fire them to actually move around even faster than they normally can? Oh, that's really cool. Alrighty. So we are in a lair right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make my obverse incubation. I'll go ahead and get all of my roach upgrades, I guess. I should probably go ahead and grab myself some of these gases as well. There we go. And apparently drones spawn in pairs as well now, which is interesting. The queens are much larger than they normally are as well. The very least, maybe the zerglings are just much smaller than they normally are. I'll go ahead and grab my other base here, so we can really start teching up. And I guess... Oh no, there's a single zergling trying to harass me. I guess... As long as I don't lose too much of my economy, we'll probably be fine. And I guess, since we also know that we're gonna go to the late game, obviously, I am assuming here that Drone Rush is not gonna, you know, rush me. That would be great. You know, I'm gonna make the assumption here that we are relatively safe to do so. Now, I may forget making a unit or two. I hope that is acceptable. But, I really do want to check out, like, the highest of highest tiers. I also make a Spire here. And can I make, like, yeah, I can make the Impaler Colony, the Spore Cannon, as well as the Scourge Nest. The Spore Cannon apparently is different from the Spore Crawler, because those are still in here. And I guess I'll make some Mantis here? Some Mantis? Which is apparently a fast armored assault melee unit, great in large numbers, mixed with Zerglings and all that, which is fine. I'll try and sneak out as many of these things as possible. And I'll drone some, or I'll transfer some drones to that newly acquired fort now too. There they are. They look like little baby Baneling Hydra sort of things. Oh, Mantis, you're so cute. Alright, we'll morph in a couple of Banes herself, and I'll tech up towards Hive. Now look at this already, right? This is looking so strange. It looks really cool as well, though. I really like this. Should we make a Hydralisk? I want to see what a Roach looks like compared to a Zergling. Because I know apparently Zerglings are, or like, Hydras and Roaches are supposedly really big. There we go. We'll get some. There we go. And my Spire is done as well, so... There's a OP Baneling upgrade. What is it? Banelings have better HP and armor. Hunter Strain. Banelings evolve into hunters. They can jump up and down cliffs. Hunter Strain is ridiculous. The Hunter Strain is absolutely ridiculous. The Hydralisk mutation. Strain cross genome give the Hydralisk some characteristics from its stronger version, the Hunter Killer. You know what? I don't think I want to worry too much about the upgrades and all that. Although I really do want to grab myself the Hunter Strain, though. That sounds like a lot of fun. So this right here is going to be my Roach, what are they called? Mantis Zergling Baneling army. And I think at the same time I want to do some harassment to my opponent. Now, look at that, by the way. I'm going to be able to make some Scourge here as well. I love Scourge. Scourge are basically like Banelings, except they're flying, which makes them far more interesting in my opinion. It's one of those units I wish that was just simply in the normal game. And apparently we got... Apparently we got like the normal... Wait, where? Did I accidentally not make any mutas? I thought I did. Alright, alright. Whoopsie daisies. I was assuming here that I did, but... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do some attacking now as well of my own. And as soon as I got my mutas out, which we'll be finishing up very shortly, I'll be okay. I'll be good to go. We'll get in my Greater Spire, and we'll harass at several areas. I also want to go up to a Ultra Cavern, a whatever that is, and whatever that is as well. Alright, we're doing some harass here. I can't micro at all! These things are so fast! These things are so fast! Look at this! Alright. What?! Oh man, I love the way these Scourge are flying around. They're like bats! Alright, we'll try and counterattack here at the same time, okay? We'll try and counterattack. Now, my Banelings can indeed jump up and down cliffs right now, if I'm not mistaken. If the upgrade is already finished up. Greater Spire is done. Corruptors, I can make a lot of these things. You know what? I'll just try and make everything. That sounds like a legitimate way of doing this. May need to get myself some of these upgrades. But I love the way these air units move around, though. That's so cool. We can make some Guardians as well, apparently. Which are supposedly very big, too. And here's my counterattack. It's taken a little while, but we get there eventually. Okay, we'll make some defensive Zerglings here. I'm trying to do some harass, and it looks like we're actually taking out a lot of his stuff. There are my opponents. Are those Swarm Hosts? They are indeed Swarm Hosts with the Creeper Strain. I have no idea what that does, but those Locusts are going to town like a swarm right now for sure. I got some Guardians now too, which are like the Brute War, or like the StarCraft 1 version of the Brute Lord. In case you are interested, obviously, they did add on new units in StarCraft 2. I guess I'll... Oh, I can make Brutalisk as well. I'll make some Brutalisk. Yes, please. Give me some Brutalisk. Alright. I'll let my opponent alone here for a little while. I want to try and make a lot of stuff. Now, obviously, StarCraft 2 is not, you know, performance-wise the most optimized game in the history of games. This queen has been hurting me for a while, though. We got a Spore Cannon. We got a Sunken Colony. I got 275. Or 275, rather. I'm not entirely sure how we got that. We got Anabolic Synthesis. We can strain. We can research these trains on our units. Overlords? I don't actually know how you get more supply. I have no idea how you get more supply. I'm gonna make the assumption that it's Overlords, right? Yeah, it says increase supply. Anyway, we should have our Brutalisk out, right? Are my Brutalisk out? Oh no, my opponent is moving. Whoa, look at the size of my roaches right now, though, compared to my massive amounts of Guardians here. Absolutely ridiculous. I love the way these air units move around, though. That's like how I imagine my units, or like that's how I imagine, you know, Mutas and Scourge and whatnot, to move about. If you know what I mean. Like, it seems absolutely insane. Oh my god, there's a Brutalisk! Look at the size of that thing! It can't even move around properly on this map. Look at the mini-map icon as well. They are huge! Alright, time to move. Time to move. I'm gonna make some Brute Lords or some Ultralisk. I'll make a couple more Overlords, because apparently we can increase. Look at the size of this stuff. That's insane. Alright, you know what I'm wondering about, right? Since it has so many units already in here, I think I should go ahead and consider making, what is this upgrade? What does that even do? Oh, it sends them absolutely insane? That sounds legit. You know what? I'm gonna back up. I want to try and see if I can make Leviathans. I want to see if I can make Leviathans. I'm not sure. Let me make some Corruptor here. Just because I may need those to, like, you know, actually morph in units as well. I'm gonna try and see if that works. I'll back off here for the moment. Oh man, this is so cool though. This is so freaking cool. I love these trains though. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's like Christmas morning right now. Increase the Brutalisk attack range. Oh no. I was talking about these trains, right? This is something that you could do in the campaign. Upgrades the Ultralisk to Thoraxes with more hit points, or you can upgrade them to Noxious train that allows them to do very toxic species with area of attack or area of effect. I'm just gonna go ahead and get one of them. Doesn't really matter. The one I could afford. Oh my god, these Corruptors are far bigger than they normally are. Look at the size of those things. Wow. All right, so we can make some Brute Lords with them. I wonder what the size of those things will be then. Oh no! Stop! There's Ultralisk. My base just ended up falling instantaneously, but we're gonna wreck him. We're gonna wreck all of his units, though. My Brute Lords are about to finish up. I guess I understand now why these things are indeed unlocked. The camera, that is. Alright, here are the Brute Lords. How large are you going to be? You're like 4 times the size of a hatchery. You're like 4 times the size. I can morph you into... Oh, wait. I can spawn... What? I can produce Mutalisk with these things? I can produce Mutalisk out of those things? I really need to get reading on the books of the StarCraft lore. Get him! Oh man, this is really bad for my frames per second. Like I was talking about, StarCraft 2 is not really made for these kind of things. Look at my Hydras, right? The things I made initially. I want to make some Zerglings as well, just for scale. There are some Zerglings right here. Look how tiny they are. Oh man, that is ridiculous. Now, StarCraft 2 is not really made for these kind of maxed out army, in particular on the graphics settings that I'm playing here. It will always start lagging. But that is insanity. Now, I'm still looking. I want to make a Leviathan. Is it in? You think? I'm gonna ask. This is insane. We can make some Vipers. I guess I can see what those things look like. I'll make some more Overlords. They are in? How do I morph them though? But look at the, like, they flock around. I guess that's the correct way of doing it. They move around like bats. You know what I mean? Like, look at these. They have like some sort of weird... You see what I mean? Like, they move around much cooler than they normally do. What do Overseers look like? I want to make some Overseers. If I can. Can I move you into anything? Like, even my Brute Lords are tiny, or like large, are large right now compared to my Guardians, right? Look at these things, they're insane. I'm still looking. Brutalist Cavern. Alright, fine, I'll make some Brutalist upgrades. I guess I can get some Hydra upgrades, but we really don't need those. Unlocks all Zerg pod abilities. I have no idea what that means. My opponent's actually attacking me right now. Get out of there. I'll make some more Corruptors just to deal with any kind of anti-air. I also want to go ahead and actually make some Vipers. Can I make more supply? I just made a gazillion Overlords. Overlords, go hang out in this corner. You're kind of a border right now. I'll get you your Overlord speed upgrade. There you go. Maybe my opponent will figure out how to make Leviathans. I guess that's fine. Alright. Now, apparently we are at a max supply right now. I'm not sure where we got that supply from earlier. That means it's time to throw away my army. I come to make a trade. I come to make a trade. My army needs to die. I may just have too much. Look at the size of my stuff. My units are everywhere on the map. This map is not made. Alright, fine, back up. This map is not made for this kind of scale. Alright, here, have my Mutas. I accidentally made way too many of those. Have those. Have those, dude. You can have them. Look at them flying around, though. You know what I mean? Like, they can fly and attack at the same time. Anyway. We'll make some Vipers here, which are only, you know, 350 minerals and 300 gas. It's not like that's a lot or anything. I want to make some more Zerglings. There are actually a couple on the ground already. Look at this Brute Lord. Where are you headed, Brute Lord? Are you gonna make a victory dance? I didn't micro you, Brute Lord. He's making a victory dance. What are you doing? Get back. Get back there. I think I need 7k minerals and gas to make a Leviathan. Whoa. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's at Hive? Yeah, I got a Hive. Oh, we can make a hybrid Reaver and a Leviathan. It's 7,000, 7,000? Whoa. It's 50 supply. It's 7,000, 7,000 and 50 supply. I'll make a Reaver just because I can. We can also get Rapid Genesis and Toxic Creep. Creep slows down enemy movement and causes damage over time. That's ridiculous. Alright. Alright, time to start saving. And with saving, I mean putting units in the buildings and, you know, doing some more work that way. If you only didn't, like, do all these Zergling run-bys here for forever. I'll try and do the same thing for myself right now. Here we go. Get him! Move across the map! Look how tiny and small they are. You guys were so fast earlier. Alright, harass it. Harass him, dude. He's been harassing me for far too long. Once they start attacking, that's when they're super fast. Once they start attacking, they attack super fast. Get him! Dude, they're so much faster than... Oh, look at them! They're so fast! What? The speed is insane. That's not how you write insane, Loko. Alright, alright. I got supply available here. This Brute Lord is still making victory lapses. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure why he's doing that. I've never sent a command on him, but I guess if he wants to do that, if he wants to be, you know, a free independent Brute Lord, I'll take it. This is surprisingly difficult to control from this camera angle. Now, a lot of you suggested that I need to check out more of these mods, right? And if you guys like these videos, let me know by hitting that like button down below, because I would love to make more. I would love to make more and check out the other races as well. But if you guys like these type of videos, like, this is obviously completely different than what I normally got, right? You're building it? I think he's building it. But let me know down below if you guys are enjoying it. Look at the speed, though, of these Zerglings. It's ludicrous. Alright, fine. I won't kill his hive. I won't kill his hive. I'll try and make one here of my own as well. I almost have the resources. I need 2k. I'm almost there. I love how there's still only 3 drones and gas that you actually make. I guess my opponent is practically dead already, though. Is there any units that I still need to check out? Alright, fine. I'll make one of each, okay? I'll make one of each. A drone, an overlord, a roach, zergling, hydra, whatever that is, a mantis, I believe, ultra. I'm making one of each unit right now, and I'm sending it right to my base. That was a really expensive joke. I did not anticipate that would be that pricey. Anyway, I'll send it right over here. You guys can all hang out over here. So these are all the units that I can make without mutations, okay? They'll slowly but surely start spawning here. Mantis, you guys have Zerking speed as well. Roaches can actually be morphed into Ravagers, so we can make one of those. Scourges also apparently have a metabolic boost. Corruptor, absolutely ginormous. We can get the Caustic Spray as well as the Brute Lord upgrade. That's good. Apparently these things spawn in pairs. I'm curious what it looks like though. I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, here is a swarm host with a creeper strain. Can you guys spawn these things? Oh, there you go. Alright. Alright. We can deep tunnel with it. Oh, snap. That's really cool. But look, they keep making victory lapses. They run around. That's pretty amazing. Parasitic Bomb. When you get Ice Stalk, places a parasite in target unit, making it a detector. Oh, that's so cool! So wait, now you are a detector? That is so cool. That is such a cool idea. I have never seen that in a game before. That is incredible. Well, here's my Leviathan. Guys, you need to kill that thing. Okay, guys, kill that thing real quick. Because I need to open up some supply here. I'm at 7-7. Alright, time to make my own Leviathan. Time to make my own Leviathan right here. I've got the supply. It's time to make one. It's time to make one. Leviathan. 193 seconds. Oh wait, hold on. I'm going past all of my buildings, right? My Leviathan is still in production. But there's a lot of things we can build here, apparently in the infestation pit. I've never set a rally point in an infestation pit before. You'll have to zoom out for this one. I asked Drone not to show it just yet. Look at these dudes. There's an infested zealot right here. There's an infested civilian. There's actually a couple of them. Apparently they spawn in threes. I want to see what my Leviathan looks like though. That's what I'm really excited for. For the moment, I'm just going to go past all of the buildings. Here's my infested marine camp. We got an aberration as well as a zealot joining in still. There's an ultra upgrade. There's a bunch of upgrades in here as well. Technically speaking, you could play some legitimate units or some, you know, legitimate games, I suppose, on this. Is my zealot done yet? Or my aberration, there we go. That's a beautiful unit. I love the aberration. Actually, I think the aberration should still be something that we could consider for the multiplayer of StarCraft 2. Alright, so question is, what do we max out on? What do we max out on? I guess I'll add on some more corruptors? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and add on some more corruptor here. Just a whole bunch until I'm supply. Alright, and then I'll add on some Zerglings as well. Now it's just a matter of waiting until the Leviathan pops. Alright, it's 20 seconds. I have basically evacuated my main base of all, you know, unnecessary troops. And the Leviathan will start spawning here very shortly. I've put the rally point right here. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I'm not entirely sure what to... Oh, God. Oh, God. What? Oh, man. It's huge. Alright, ready? This is gonna be terrible for my computer. I mean, my computer is chilling. I mean, for StarCraft 2's performance, I suppose. Fight to the death. I'm gonna attack move right here. What's even going on, man? Oh, he's got 2 units? Alright, I think we can take him. I think we can take him. I've got a bunch of upgrades as well. I guess my Leviathan can spawn a lot of units. I'm not even sure what's going on here. We're gonna be able to kill his. Oh man, it just exploded. Alright, let's make some more Brute Lords. If we can. There's some Guardians coming in. I'm using my Caustic Spray on all of his buildings. And I'm trying my very best to finish him off right now. But it looks like... Leviathan, what are you even doing? What do you even do in this game? Except for looking really pretty with your spine crawlers around your back. But it looks like this very first game of the realistic skill mod is gonna result in a victory for myself. Now, if you would like me to check out the Protoss and the Terran units as well, definitely make sure you hit that like button down below, but also make sure you leave me a comment, because I would love to make one It's just that I don't know how many of you are interested in this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. And while you're at it, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links are in the description. I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.